Hi guys, my name is Maritza. I am the case manager at the Lancaster Tay Drop-In Center. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to hand knit a scarf. There are many ways of doing this, but this is the easiest way that I found to hand knit a scarf. All you need is your ball of yarn and your hands. So let's just go ahead and get started with the demo. So here is the yarn. This is more of a chunky, fluffy type of yarn, and this is really soft, and it will keep you nice and warm for the winter. I personally found it difficult to use this chunky yarn with the loom because it was a little difficult to see like the loops and all that stuff. This is the easiest way and the fastest way that I found to knit a scarf, but you guys are more than welcome to use the loom. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing you guys want to do is pretty much unravel a good amount of your yarn from the ball. So here we are at the beginning of our yarn. The first thing you guys want to do is just create a loop like that and pretty much just tie it into like a little loop. I hope I'm making sense. I'm not the best at explaining, but I will try my best. So there is our first loop. You guys can see that right there. So then to make the width of the scarf, you guys can make the scarf as thick as you guys want or as thin as you guys want. It all depends on what you want and what you prefer. But in today's video, I'm gonna make my scarf not too thick, probably like around this size. So we're just gonna go ahead and put 3 fingers through the loop, as you guys can see here. And then with this yarn over here, we're gonna put our 2 fingers in there and then kind of do like a chain. So there's our 1 loop, and then you guys want to continue doing this until you guys get the desired width of your scarf. So then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, pull that in there, lay it like that. So that's 1, 2, and then 3. I hope I'm making sense. So you guys can see you have 1, 2, and 3 holes right here, and that is how I'm gonna want my scarf. I made this a while back and I don't like my scarves thick. Yeah, now that we got our desired width, we're gonna go ahead and start making the length of the scarf. While doing this, you guys can listen to relaxing music. We do have a Spotify account. This is what it looks like. I'll put the handle right here so you guys can take a look as well. And every one of us has a playlist. Even though my playlist has 0 likes, my playlist is the best. I'm sorry to everyone. But yeah, just go ahead, play some music. And you guys can also drink some tea, have some coffee. Some iced coffee sounds really good right now. This is a really relaxing therapeutic activity, and if you guys try this out, let us know how it went. So now that we got our 3 loops right here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this yarn and put it in this middle loop right here. So let's go ahead and do that. I hope this is not too confusing, but there's 1, and then we're gonna do the same on the other side. And you guys want to keep your loop the size consistent throughout your whole scarf. That way the pattern looks nice and even. So make sure your loops are around the same size. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just try to keep it around the same size. So now that we got our 3 loops right here, we can go ahead and get started with the length of the scarf. So then starting from here, you wanna, again, make sure you push in a loop through here, and you're just gonna continue doing that all throughout the scarf. Push in here. And this is a really easy activity, so don't stress it out. It's okay if you mess up. You guys can undo the scarf. So with the loop over here, you wanna push in a loop again. That way you have your 3 loops. And then that's the beginning of the scarf. It looks a little wonky, I know, but trust the process. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and do another loop like that. So there we have a little pattern going on. Again, the beginning will always look a little wonky, but just continue practicing because there's no wrong in this. There's a lot of ways you guys can do this scarf, but this is my preferred way. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue doing the length of the scarf. I'm gonna speed up this process because it does get a little repetitive, and now all we're doing is just continuously putting loops through these 3 loops right here. And again, I'm gonna speed up the process. So we're pretty much done with the scarf. This took me approximately like 30 minutes or so. So it wasn't too much of time consuming, but I do want to show you guys how I close off the ends. So we're going to go ahead and just pick up these 2 loops right here. We're going to use this working yarn. We're going to put it through the 2 loops like that. And then we're going to use this other loop, which is the last loop. And then again, put the yarn through there. That should pretty much seal off the end of the scarf. You do want to make a little knot at the end. That way it does not come off or anything like that. Like that. And then with the end of the yarn, you can cut it off, or what I like to do is just pretty much put it through the loops here, and it blends in with the scarf. Just put it through the loops like that, and that is how I close off the scarf. And this is how you do a chunky soft scarf. All right guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed on how I did this hand knitted scarf. This is the final look. It's a really soft and warm scarf. I'm definitely going to be using this for the winter because it gets really cold and I get really cold, so this is just like a blanket. So I'm gonna take this to work. It's like taking a blanket to work. So highly recommend you guys try this out. Let me know how you guys like it. I hope this activity is just as relaxing and fun as it was for me. And yeah, if you guys participated in this activity, then you guys can show us a picture of your guys' scarves on our Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so excited for this scarf. And yeah, all our social media information will be linked down below. And yep,